Housing associations and cooperatives provide quality homes that people can afford in places they want to live, as well as so much more, supporting people when they need it, creating successful communities and changing lives for the better.
When I was growing up, we had very poor housing, ice closed down our window, poor heating. Since 1994, I've joined Arden Glen and got a brand new house, and everybody deserves that. I've been chair of the community committee for about 6.5 years. Following on from that, we got the hall and I joined the board 5 years ago. It's important to have somewhere like the Maureen Cope Hall because it's here for everybody, for the community, the tenants of Arden Glen. And I'm just glad that you are getting out of it, what I'll get out of it. It's helped me through my family situation, and if I didn't have the support through Arden Glen, I don't know where I'd be just now.
Homelessness is something that I wouldn't wish on anyone. Nobody deserves that. I didn't think I would ever come out the other side. It was so desperate. And thankfully there was lots of support. There were amazing people and things started to come together. I applied to come through to Perth to be closer to my partner, and things started to pick up from there until the diagnosis. My little girl was born first, and then, the cancer came. My support worker, Frank, I was on the phone to him crying my eyes out, just like, why is this happening now? And so through Frank and the people in the council office, it led to the next step, which was being nominated for Fairfield Housing. It's given me a whole new lease of life. It's good to know that there's somebody out there that's seen something in me. It's helped me to believe in myself again. And I mean, I can't even emphasise enough just how much the housing side of it has an impact on somebody else's life. I mean, it has really changed my life.
I worked in St Mary's Primary. It was my kids' school, but I had to retire because of my illness. It was very upsetting. They had assembly for me and all the children were there. I was heartbreaking. I always thought I'd work right up to it. I had to retire, but it didn't work like that. I had 6 kids and my husband died, so I was bringing the kids up on my own, which was really hard. I really benefit from the welfare service in Maryhill Housing. When you apply for benefits, all the paperwork you get in, it's very confusing. If you get letters in that you don't understand, they'll talk me through things, and they're there when you've got to go for appeals. I think if I didn't have the access to that service, I wouldn't know about benefits that I was entitled to. To me, they're a lifeline.
I've always been a fit guy. I played football when I was young, always worked, and then I got this MS. And by luck, I got a chance at House with Trust, and I'm here now. I've never looked back. With my condition, I've got my wheelchair and my flat's big enough to dive about in the bedroom. I can get outside, I can go down the town. I'm safe here, get what I mean? If I want a blather and go up to the lounge, you got a blather with the folk up there. And anybody like me, you should be in a house like this, with plenty of room with a wheelchair, and any time you feel down, staff will come and deal with the company.
My accident was in 1985. I got off a bus and then I hit with a taxi. I was 11 years old at that time.
2 major brain operations that night. Lucky to survive, and then into a coma, and 4.5 months later we got her home.
And I had to regain for speech and physio at that time to learn a lot of things.
It was a school that got her involved with Margaret Blackwood, now Blackwood Homes. And she just fitted in perfect, and it really helped her to progress.
This is a new flat I've got just now, so it's great to be independent.
If anything happens to Connie, she can get help. Margaret Blackwood staff, they'll bend over backwards to help you.
Housing associations and cooperatives provide the homes that Scotland needs, from generation to generation, reinvesting their money in the homes and services people want and doing what other providers can't. It's housing with a social purpose that makes a real difference to people and places.